welcome to my channel. JT Walking Trips. Today we will embark together on an exciting adventure through the charming streets of Oldenburg, Germany. Prepare to immerse yourself in the history, culture, and beauty of this fascinating city as we explore every corner on foot and discover its hidden treasures. From its picturesque buildings to its lively squares, Oldenburg is imbued with a unique charm that captivates everyone who visits. Join me as we walk through its cobblestone streets and marvel at its historic architecture, its art-filled museums, and its cozy cafes, where we can enjoy a delicious cup of coffee. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or just eager to explore new horizons, this video is designed to inspire and transport you to this magical corner of Germany. So get ready to walk alongside me and discover all the secrets Oldenburg has to offer. Without further ado, let's start this exciting adventure together. Welcome to my video about walking and discovering the city of Oldenburg in Germany. Also, if you are enjoying the content and like what you see, feel free to like this video. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to continue sharing more fascinating content with you.
Ну, чтобы хорошее было, да. Там он раздуется чуть-чуть и все. Ну, не будет просто, нам тоже надо. И вот мы нашли,
Der Typ schreit dich an. Oder soll mich einmal ein Herr Kammer
The earliest traces of human activity in the Oldenburg region were found to the west of the city in Bloherfelde, when the State Office for the Preservation of Historical Monuments of Lower Saxony discovered around 40 fireplaces from the Mesolithic age, between 8500 and 4000 BC. The archaeologists assume that these were used for cooking by Stone Age hunters and gatherers. It is also assumed that this area was used regularly for a long period of time, perhaps even for centuries. When building first started in the city's industrial area at the East Harbor at the IKEA site, between the Hemmelsbecker Canal and the Hunte in the early spring of 2007, a historical circular wall system with a diameter of 35 to 40 meters was rediscovered. This was possibly a predecessor of the Grafenberg in Oldenburg city center. The fortress wall, referred to as the Heidenwall in historical maps, originates from the first half of the 11th century and protected the former Junta Ford.
Wenn der aus ist und wir was verarbeiten sollen, wie sind wir nicht?
Since ancient times, the city of Oldenburg has marked the important river crossing between the Delmenhorst and the Oldenburg East Frisian Geest, the coastal moorlands, at the point where it used to be easiest to cross the extended moor and marsh areas between the Weser and Ems, the Frisian military road. In addition, the city's location at the former tidal limits, port, docks, and reloading point, in a similar position to that of Hamburg and Bremen, gave important impetus to the development of the early settlement. Also, if you are enjoying the content and like what you see, feel free to like this video. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to continue sharing more fascinating content with you. As its name suggests, the city of Oldenburg was founded as an ancient castle fortress and was first mentioned in records as Oldenburg in 1108. The fortress was erected on the top of a geest, above the high tide mark, in the middle of the marshy Hunte Valley, and was used for protection and as a toll house of the people of the Count of the Ammerland, later to become Count of Oldenburg, on the major trade route from Bremen and Westphalia to Frisia, which followed a dam through the lowlands in the border area between Saxony and Frisia. The road still runs through the city in an almost north-south direction, hence the street names Lange Strasse, Long Street, Dam.
Da musst du einfach auf die 10 üben. Ich würde sagen, das ist ein Notfall.
The most prominent counts of Oldenburg were Christian, elected King of Denmark in 1448, and especially Anton Gunther, 1583-1667. He was able to protect his lands against the destruction and devastation of the 30-Year War by means of generous gifts and diplomatic neutrality policies. In 1667, the city fell to the Danish crown by inheritance. In 1672 to 1679, the first stage of extension to the fortress was completed. The Danish viceroy resided in the city until 1773. During this period, Oldenburg suffered considerable economic and political losses, which were partly due to the Great Fire of 1676. At the end of Danish rule, in 1773, Oldenburg once more became a residence under Friedrich August of the House of Holstein-Gottorp, and as a duchy, was the center of a country which stretched from the coast through to the Dummer Lake, and from Bremen almost through to the Hümling. From 1810 to 1813, Oldenburg belonged to the French Empire. The buildings and landmarks of 5 centuries still characterize the city, including the St. Lamberti Church, originally from the early 12th century, the Lappan Tower, 1467, the De Gode House, 1502, the Palace, conversion of the medieval castle from 1607, the classicist row of houses on the Hunterstrasse, from 1791, the 18-hectare Palace Gardens, from 1803, the Prince's Palace, 1821, the Peter Friedrich Ludwig Hospital, 1838, the Palace Guard, 1839, the Augusteum, 1867, the Elizabeth Anna Palace, 1893, the State Theater, 1892-93.
Obwohl ich gar keinen Bonus habe. Ja? Also ich sehe hier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 und so weiter. Jederzeit.
Fängt an so ungefähr.
Under National Socialist rule, Oldenburg was a main Gau center. In 1945, the state of Oldenburg was reinstated by the Allies, and in 1946, it was incorporated into the federal state of Lower Saxony. Since then, the city has been the seat of the regional government, administrative district of Oldenburg, then from 1978, Weser Ems. In 2004, the regional governments were dissolved throughout the federal state. Instead, in 2005, Oldenburg was assigned a governmental office by resolution of the federal state government. Oldenburg remained largely unaffected by the devastation of World War II. At the end of the war, the city, which at the time only had 80,000 inhabitants, faced the tremendous challenge of absorbing the influx of more than 40,000 refugees, and as a result, suddenly became a city overnight. During the post-war years, building was resumed with gusto, fueled by the renewed economic upturn. New residential areas were designated and existing settlement gaps were closed. The number of inhabitants continued to grow and continuously increased in the following decades. 1950, 122,809, 1961, 125,098, 1970, 131,545, 1987, 139,679, 1997, 153,531, 2001, 155,908, 2004, 158,000, 2010, 158,233, 2012, 159,329. Oldenburg is now on its way to becoming the third largest city in Lower Saxony behind Hanover and Braunschweig. This positive development is in stark contrast to almost all other cities which have lost a small to large share of their population in recent decades. The former residence of counts, dukes, and grand dukes is now a busy university city, and as the major center between the Weser and Ems is the administrative, economic, and cultural hub of northwest Lower Saxony. Since 2005, the Bremen-Oldenburg region has been a recognized European metropolitan region. In 2008, the Stifterverband für die Deutsche Wissenschaft, the National Innovation Agency for German Science, awarded Oldenburg the title German City of Science 2009. This title is awarded to cities which have succeeded in creating networks between scientific, business, and cultural circles to make use of these networks in the long term for the development of the city. The City of Science project is not limited to the year 2009, but is an ambitious and long-term project for the city's development. The Übermorgenstadt concept is geared to science, dynamism, and innovation. Oldenburg is a city full of creative and clever minds and wants to stay that way in the future. These new lines of development make Oldenburg a modern city with its sights firmly set on the future, but which is still proud of its appealing charm as a residence city with good old traditions. A small city in Germany's northwest Lower Saxony region, Oldenburg has a fascinating history which has seen it jostled between Danish and German rule. The vibrant center is found in Old Town, where a collection of medieval and neoclassical are crossed with a network of canals. The town offers excellent access to Groningen, Netherlands, Bremen, Hamburg, and the East Frisian Islands. Residents in Oldenburg enjoy a high standard of living and a great choice of cultural events. So, if you want to continue exploring the world with me and be part of this incredible community of travelers, don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for joining me on this exciting adventure. See you in the next video. Also, if you are enjoying the content and like what you see, feel free to like this video. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to continue sharing more fascinating content with you.